it's a beautiful Gastropod. Wow! What? Tiny one. Good morning, my friends, and welcome back to another fossil hunting episode. So today it's still very early in the morning, so the sun is about to appear, so just a few brightness in the horizon. But today I am in a different spot, so I didn't come to this side of the hill in a very long time. So well, today I was planning to go to a very well-known spot of mine to see if I can find fossils, but I thought anyway, so I just want to give it a try and to see if I can find anything relevant in this lovely village that we have in here. So, and the weather is okay, so let's investigate a little bit, so for you guys to see where the places where I travel along. So I hope that you guys like this episode, so let's just move along and see what we can find in here. So let's get going. So okay, here on this side okay, I have to pay attention because I am in the road and I can see if any cars come to this side. So we have a chapel here, so very nice chapel, and my intention is to go to the other side of the hill, which is totally unexplored for me. And I saw on Google Earth that there is a sort of a stairs on this side. Let's see if there is. Okay, there's a lot of chicken and goose. Okay, the sun is still rising in the horizon, so I don't have much light, and I try to record a little bit in the middle of the houses up there, over there, but there seems that there are dogs, and every time I start talking the dogs bark and were making awful lot of noise, and if there is anybody still asleep, so I didn't want to get annoyed by any person, so I didn't record any videos in the middle of the houses, because the streets are very picturesque. And well, this is, well, I just want to show you this. This is where the ancients or the people in past times do the laundry, so there are no washing machines. So this were just a tank with some rocks, some limestone rocks that the people used to scrub the clothes, the cloth, and wash. So now this was very well restored, so quite nice in here. So I don't know what is this, probably some sort of well, or maybe a windmill in the past time, so I don't really know for sure. So it's just in here, so I don't think this is an aqueduct, or maybe there's some the place where the water springs to feed up the tank over there. So, well, this is just a nice and picturesque village. So, just outside of Lisbon. Oh, and today we are going to have just a lovely day. Check out that sunrise. So, now I'm going to keep quiet because I'm passing to some houses in here and I don't want to get in trouble for making noise. So, the only problem here, it's the streets are very steep. Okay. So I investigate a little bit these rocks in here. There's some signs of bivalves and other marine fossils, but nothing loose. There's all of the stuff is embedded in the rock, and the small bits are not in here. So these rocks were obviously carried through this field, but well, I can't seem to find the origin where they came from. So I will walk around a little bit more to see if I can find a different spot. As I was saying, so if I don't find anything on this side of the hill, because it's totally unexplored, this area, so I will return to my well-known area where I found some large bivalves in the past and some gastropods. So just to make sure that I'm not going to leave without anything to my house. Oh, the sun is starting to appear, so I'm already seeing behind that bush over there that the sun is coming. Well, my hopes is that today is not going to be a very hot day, because but this is kind of a mixed feeling, because on this side we have the sun rising, as you can see, which is beautiful. Oh, I'm going to take some pictures. So on this side everything cool, but if I turn the camera to the Sintra castle that is in there, you can see a lot of clouds, and looking at those windmills over there, the clouds are very gray and menacing. So I didn't bring the umbrella, so today it's going to be an adventure if it starts to rain, and probably it will, for the looks of it. So friends, I must say that if I don't find fossils on this side of the hill, it doesn't matter, because I still have the other side. But the landscape out here, it's, well, just amazing. So, and it's an arm's reach from my place. So, oh, there's a well in here. So, well, this is quite dangerous, because I was seeing this construction and I didn't understand what it was, but it seems that there is a well. Oh, it's not very deep, but there's water. Okay, well, I have to be careful, because the sun is still too low, and I need to make sure where I put my feet. So okay. There's something doing a noise. Well, for a minute I kind of scared myself, but this is just a little hedgehog that was in there. So quite nice to see the nature. It's still happy and running in here, so very cool. So I leave that little hedgehog where it belonged, and let's see if I can find fossils. So I'm not really enjoying the clouds in here. They are very gray. Probably there's some rain coming, and it's starting to rain. Oh no. Oh no. So it makes a lot of sense now. So the rain passed, but you can still see it in the horizon. So it's raining over there, so it's a little bit darker because the cloud is, well, it's very loaded with water, but it's raining over there. So a couple of minutes ago there was a beautiful sunrise, and now it's starting to rain. So kind of nice, because here we need a lot of water. We had a very hard summer with almost all of our reserves of water drying a lot, and now, well, this rain is truly a blessing, not just for me, because I didn't bring the umbrella, but anyways. this is an amazing contrast. This is almost special effects. So see, it's very dark in the horizon, but I'm going to pan around to the sky. So in here, the sky is starting to get blue again. Oh, this is very interesting. So I'm going to pan to this side, and on this side we have some blue again. Oh, we have two seasons in one place. Okay, let's see. Ooh, this is full of at the dig site. Okay, there's a few remains that I left behind from the last time that I was in here. So my friends, welcome back to the dig site. So as you can see, the water made a pretty hard erosion on this slope, and there are still a few remains that I left behind from the last time that I was in here. So there is some fossils of bivalves. I believe this is a cuculea again, but these ones, so they were quite brittle, so I left them behind. There is another bit in here, but as you can see, so this slope is very eroded, and today I'm going to dig a little bit in places where that could be something. What's this? So it's fractured like this way. Well, it's not much. Well, but this area, so for me it's very well known, because there are a lot of giant bivalves, and oh, there's still one in here. Well, this place doesn't disappoint. So check this out, friends. There's something in here. See, it's round. It's different from the others, the other overall pattern that is in here. So I'm going to excavate a little bit. Probably there is something cool around. So just give me a moment and I will see if I can extract this or not. So friends, I excavate just a little bit in here, and I spotted two, I guess, maybe this is bivalves, but I'm not sure if they are complete, because they kind of miss one of these parts of this side. But anyways, let me see. So this is a small one, I guess. Okay, this one is coming along because it's a little one, and okay, and oh, check this out. This one is nice. Okay, we have a nice cuculea in here as well. So I'm not going to remove much, but there's fossils in here. Okay, this is number 2. And what about this one? Well, this one needs a little bit more excavation in here. Okay, I'm going to excavate a little bit more. Give me a moment. So friends, this here is a gold mine. So I saw this and I still don't quite know what it is. Probably some sort of a turritella, but it's a little bit, I don't know, squashed. Not really sure. But there seems that there is strange stuff in here. So I'm not seeing too many bivalves, but probably some burrows. And well, there's some lines in here as well. Oh, there is another bit over here. What's this? The round stuff. See? What's this? What's this? Quite indistinctive, so I don't really know for sure. So just give me a moment and I will try to, I'm going to put this in my bag to see if I can figure it out in my house what it is. So friends, I may be wrong, but I think I found something in here. So check this out. There's something round, so maybe, I'm not really sure. Oh, it's a beautiful gastropod. Wow! Wow! Check this out. This one is very, very nice. So let me see if nothing. Oh, but it's starting to fall apart in here. So, so this one is so cool. Very, very perfect. So let me put it like that for the camera. The proper focus. So this one is cool. It was still inside of all of this matrix. So we have the outer mole of this gastropod, this beautiful one. So I was looking at the ground. So, and there is something else in here. So I don't know what's this, see, but I'm not seeing, I'm not really sure if this is part of the layer where the gastropod was. It was like that. So it was, it's part of the shell. Oh, I'm going to bring this home with me because this is part of the shell. Probably it's part of the lid. So friends, there's something interesting on this side. So let me see. Probably it's a bivalve. So I'm not really sure how big it is, but well, it kind of looks like it is big. So oh, there's someone coming with the bike. Okay, I'm going to disconnect a little bit. So I'm not really sure if I'm going to try to pull this in one piece, because sometimes, oh, there's a tiny gastropod in here, probably. Oh, but it's way fragile. So check this out. The rock is giving birth. A gastropod. This one is very, very tiny gastropod. Okay. But anyways, so as I was saying, so there is something quite interesting in here, and this is the place where I found the largest bivalves that I have. So I'm not sure if this is one of them, but anyways, so I'm going to try to do my best to excavate this without breaking more, or probably the bivalve is already broken, so you can't blame me. So okay, this, and well, since this is all a little bit wet, it makes everything very easy to excavate. I guess that was a gastropod as well, just a beast that fell off. So I have to see in the books. Let me see if I can. No, it's still pretty much in there. So I'm very tempted to use my hammer, but anyways, I'm going to use the hammer if I saw that this is broken. So, but this is very well preserved, so okay. The species that I found here, I guess they are called Cuculea gigantea. I guess that's the name that I saw in the internet. I'm not really 100% sure if that is the correct specimen's name, but oh, what was this? Okay. No, it's not going to fall to come out like that, so just needs a little bit more. Let me see. And I have to be careful because every time I pull something out of here, there's a fossil or part of a fossil that still is incarcerated. Oh, that is much more easy. So let me see if I can take this beautiful bivalve. So this is not a Cuculea gigantea. This is a normal Cuculea. I guess it's a cardia. Not really sure, but my guess is a cardia shell. Pretty nice, so, and very well preserved. So this one is coming along as well. Nice, nice, nice. So friends, I remove a large chunk of rocks, and well, they almost break in my hands, and I was looking down to see if there was something, and check this out. There's something quite mysterious in here. I believe it's some sort of bivalve, but it's so well preserved. So check this out. And there is something in here as well. So it's still inside of the matrix. I'm not really sure what it is. It looks like some sort of barnacle, maybe. Yo friends, I was too excited that I almost forgot to record this. So check this out, this beautiful, beautiful gastropod. Let me see if I can. Okay, it was right over there. So cool. I almost didn't saw because it was leaned down in the bottom of the slope, but still very, very cool and beautiful. So this one is going to my collection as well. So this is a very, very cool area. So there's a lot of stuff to investigate around here. So okay, it seems that this side of the ridge okay, it seems that this side of the slope is about to collapse because there's a lot of holes in here. So this whole thing may be on the verge of falling down. So I'm not going to do any bad if I start excavating this, because that's the way this is going sooner or later. Oh, check this out. Whoa, we have a tiny one and a beautiful one. Whoa, this one is very cool. Let me see if I can. Ah, yes I can. So fellow, you are coming along with me. So I was excavating a little bit on this side of the slope to see if there is anything more relevant in here. And check this out, friends. So there is a nice, I guess this is a nice gastropod. It almost fell down. Oh, not really sure. It's a little bit squashed. But anyways, so see it? The spirals are cool, but I'm not sure if it is complete. And oh, check this out. There's a trigornia in here as well. In this side, see? My thumb is pointing to that. Oh, this is so cool. I'm going to put it in here. I'm going to see if I can clean this. Oh, I'm in a very tough position. So once again, this is all inside of well, this is not very much matrix because it almost looks like mud, but anyways. So the trigornia, oh, trigornia, I'm not sure. Okay, I can pull it this. So because I was afraid to break. So friends, welcome back to my office. So I didn't want to finish today's video without showing to you guys some of the findings of today's hunt. So I'm going to put much more light in here for you guys to see it. So these are some of the results that I bring home. Some of them are already dried, some are still outside, but these are the main ones. So the predominant specimen out down there is this cuckoo layer. Well, I found a couple of them, so I have this tree over here that are the better ones that I bring along. So that place seems to be a concentration of this type of shells. So I found as well the gastropod that you already see in the movie. I noticed something interesting. I'm not really sure if this is from the moists or the fossilization process, but as you can see, it has some sort of a bumps in here. It almost looks like some sort of echinoid shell with the bumps, but I don't see why it has this. So probably this is caused by the humidity and the minerals inside of the shell, and the the outer mold stayed like that. So it's quite unusual. So we have this piece over here. It's a bivalve as well. I believe this is a nuculana. I have a couple of them in there, but it's sort of a elongated bivalve. We have the gastropods, smaller gastropods. This fellow was incarcerated inside of a little piece of matrix. I guess I'm going to put that in the movie. And we have this little fellow over here that was quite a bummer, because I found him when I don't have any battery left in my GoPro or even in my camera. But I'm going to put some pictures at the end of the movie for you guys to see where this was. So I don't have the apex or the tip of the gastropod, which is a shame. But we have, well, this is a very well detailed detail of the inner mold of this gastropod. So we don't have the shell, but we have the mold, and we have this brownish, I don't know what this is, probably, well, I'm not really sure. This is not the shell, but it's something strange that stays in here. And we have this gastropod as well that was next to this little fellow over here that I believe it's a Trigornia. I'm not sure how which species it is, because it's full of concretions, and I don't really know, but I guess this is a Trigornia. So friends, I know that the video is a little bit too long, longer than usual, but I know that some of you guys like to see the places where I travel to. So I'm going to divide more or less the video into parts. So the first part is the parts where I travel, and the second part is the fossil hunt by itself. So guys, don't forget, if you like the video, don't forget to put a like and subscribe. You will help me a lot in my future videos, and I'll see you back in my next movie. Bye!